Well, Secretary Shultz, I know that you've been honored all over the world for your roles in public service, academia, the private sector, and I don't know how many of those honors have come as a surprise to you, but this is one.
Did you know about this?
I'm a wreck.
In addition to being honored by having your wife Charlotte here today, as you can see, we also have, I don't know if you've seen this, but we have your son Alex, your daughter-in-law Janelle, as well as their children Patrick and Kelly. You should have seen me burning time with them. I was asking questions about when he was Secretary of Labor.
Driving me crazy.
Did Secretary Albright make it? I don't know if she's finished her book signing. She's still signing books, but she'll be by. And I know Ambassador Tuttle, there we are, there's Bob. Bob here as well.
Nice event you guys ran last night.
Thank you.
That
Well-
medal is kind of heavy, though.
You might recall your visit here a few months ago, and you were nice enough to give me a history lesson as we walked through this whole foreign policy section. It was just one of the highlights of my career here. What you won't recall about your visit is that Charlotte and I had a little secret side conversation. And we agreed there's no person walking this planet that deserves greater honor, greater respect because of their involvement in supporting President Reagan in every facet of his foreign policy initiatives. Obviously, détente, every aspect of the foreign policy that you see here, the Soviet summits, he accomplished an extraordinary amount, but we are absolutely certain that not a bit of it would have been possible without your incredible public service and your support of President Reagan. So what we've done with the great, great help through the underwriting of Steve Bechtel, the folks at the Bechtel Foundation, and our trustees at the Reagan Foundation, is this entire exhibit from front to back all the way through is being named in your honor because of your incredible, incredible work for the President. If you would join Charlotte in unveiling the plaque that we've had set here right at the front of the exhibit. It's right behind you, Charlotte.
Okay.
And all you simply do is lift this off and hand it to me, and this will be the Shultz Gallery in honor of you, Mr. Secretary.
Oh, bravo.
The plaque reads, "The global issues in Reagan-Gorbachev Summit Galleries are dedicated in honor of the Honorable George P. Shultz, U.S. Secretary of State, 1982 to 1989, for his determination and courage in pursuit of President Ronald Reagan's commitment to peace through strength, made possible by the generosity of the S.D. Bechtel Jr. Foundation." Mr. Secretary, thank you so much.
Overwhelming, because I had such pleasure in serving Ronald Reagan. He was an inspiration. He broke conceptually with his predecessors. He went back to the George F. Kennan original concept of containment. Détente, we drifted into détente. Détente said, we're here, they're there, that's life, the name of the game is getting along. He rejected that explicitly. He said, we're here, but they are going to change. Their system is not stable. And our policies are going to be built on that assumption. And beyond that, there also was the concept of linkage. Something went wrong in some place that was linked to everything else. And so when the Soviets invaded Afghanistan, President Carter shut down everything. No contacts. Gromyko not come to Washington. SALT treaty withdrawn. Athletes can't go to my total. And I remember when I took over as Secretary of State, my friend Helmut Schmidt came to me and said, "George, the situation is dangerous. There is no human contact." Then I had that time with President Reagan that I told about last night, the chance dinner party. And I could see, contrary to the image in a lot of his staff people, he was dying to have contact. So he and I were on the same wavelength, but nobody knew it. But I could see that he wanted to have contact, and if something went wrong in one area, you'd push on that. But if you were trying to accomplish something, I mean, when the Soviets shot down that Korean airliner, we led the charge in excoriating them. But we sent our arms control negotiators back to Geneva. And he always felt, if I have a chance to do something to promote human rights in the Soviet Union, why should I be deterred from doing that? I'll keep doing that. So there was a profound change in the conceptual basis for how we went about it. And I can remember testifying before Congress on this, Dick, on more than one occasion. But it was very controversial. So I just thought Ronald Reagan walked on water. And when I came to the library, I've been to the library, of course, lots of times. I love it. First thing I always do is walk out to the gravesite and stand there. And he used to talk about the importance of the West and the endless horizon. You've got to see the endless. And that's what you see. He picked that site. That's what you see there. So I'm totally surprised. I'm just blown away by this. So I'm going to have my name in the Reagan Library, always linked with Ronald Reagan.